What's good? All right. Didn't see I was live for a second, man. I had to try to check something. What's good with everybody? What's good with everybody? All right, let's chop it up. Gregory Whyte in the building. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know about that boy. You know about that boy, Larry Bird. You know about Larry Bird. Larry Bird does it. Harold Jones in the building. Derek McKee, what's going on? Hyphy, what's going on, man? He said, gonna watch your Patreon video this afternoon. Thank you for the consistency. Yeah, man, I think you'll like that video. That is that's a video for an advice for young professionals. And by professionals, young professionals, I mean, if you doing something to make money, you're a professional. Whatever you do, you're a professional. I'm talking about not hobby, professional. And how I actually, there's one piece of advice that was supposed to be it, but then I let 3 out. I shouldn't have let 3 out. I give it away. I gave it away a little quicker than somebody should. Some people say I should have. But anyway, you'll really like that, man. It's very valuable. Michael James 616, what's good? Gregory Whyte in the super chat, man. What is good? Yes, sir. Lolan Prophet, salute La Familia. Salute to you as well. Jay West, Jay West, what's good? Salute. Everybody loves Raymond. What's going on? Jamal Allen, Gregory Whyte, Dalton Judge. Lomo's new name is Catholic Jesus. Fake as fuck. Yes, sir, dog. Yes, sir. I like Lomachenko, though, man. Lomachenko can fight. The LJ fighter, what's going on? General Squirrels, what it do? Dalton Judge, Gregory Whyte, of course, is saying what's up to other cats. Yes, sir. Mark Blake in the building. Toot Robinson, Larry Bird, and Mikhail were good. Yeah, dog, but come on, man. You talking about Larry Bird and Dirk Nowitzki. Hell no. Dog, hell no. Man, Dirk Nowitzki has cats. Man, Dirk Nowitzki ain't Kevin Garnett. I don't even mean he ain't Kevin Garnett. So I'm like, dog, come on, man. That dude ain't Kevin. He's not Kevin Garnett. Okay, so and Kevin Garnett's a hell of a player. But dog, he gotta catch cats like, come on, man. Come on. Dirk Nowitzki is more like along the lines of Scottie Pippen. Like at the height of what I would compare him to would be a Scottie Pippen. But he's like a notch below Scottie Pippen. You can't compare him to the Bird. Larry Bird made my life miserable as a boxing fan. Miserable. I mean, as a basketball fan. I couldn't stand Larry Bird because Larry Bird was killing us all the time. It was like, oh, shit, he got the ball again. Oh, shit, he got the ball again. Oh, he stole the damn ball again. Oh, Lord, he got another rebound. Ah, shit, he beat us again. It was terrible, dog. It was terrible. What's going on? Well, oh, man, I missed something, man. What's good? What's good? Hold on. Hey, the real Justin Marsh in the building. Let's love in the super chat, man. The real Pitbull says, salute my brother. My advice is to work hard to achieve greatness. No doubt. Absolutely. Hey, but I got something practical. It's related to that. But it's most important. It's important to work hard. It's also important for people to know that you work hard. Yeah, that's the hint. That's a hint. Perception is the reality in the other person's mind. Perception isn't hardcore reality, but what you perceive is your reality. What other people perceive about you is their reality. So you got to try to form their reality, defined as their perception. But like I said, man, trust me, you go to the Patreon, you follow that advice that I gave you, tomorrow your shit's going to start going better. It ain't easy to follow that advice, but tomorrow your work will immediately get better. The things that you're trying to do, if you have to work with other people, will immediately get better. Immediately. And in the long run, it'll get you a long way. What's going on, Freeman? 706 ounce. Salute for 9. Long time since I've been here. Been catching your replays. That's what's up. It's good to know cats are checking out the replays. That's what's good. Thank you, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Boxing Conversations, Reggie Owens. Oh, dog, we don't even want to talk about the thing. Yeah. You know, he had a Hall of Famer. on his team. He had a Hall of Famer in Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd won that championship. Jason Kidd, one of the best point guards in the history of basketball, dog. Jason Kidd is a better player than Dirk Nowitzki on his own team. Nah, Loma just don't have enough pro fights to me. He's a great fighter. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Let me go through the chats. We'll talk. We'll chop it up. Let me make sure I say what's up to everybody. The Body Snatcher Boxing and MMA. My man, Big Shaw 68. Brian Johnson, the one-hitter quitter. Salute. Aaron Parker. Salute. Shin Smoke. Ivy Webb. Brian S. Of course, the great Toot Robinson. The great Toot Robinson. Toot Robinson. E. Woodson, what's good? Yes, sir. Respect to you. Oh, that's the Ivy Webb. Yes. James Harris, man, what's going on? Brian S., I said what's up to you, but I give you another what's up. Fannon to Don, salute. Salute to you, GG. Craig Lowe, the perfection. General Squirrels, Edward Santiago, salute to you in North Philly. The heavy hitter, Anthony Graham. Michael James. Nelson, what's up? What's up to all of y'all? St. Cruising, my man. I think I got Justin Marsh, but I'm going through it again, so Justin Marsh in the building. Lowland Profits, Beverly Rose, Boxing and Entertainment. What is going on, my lady? Yes, sir. Reggie Collier, man. What's going on, man? He said, get him for 9 to Don. I rocks with you every day in the earbuds, bro. Keep serving them that truth. Yes, sir. But I do owe an apology. I got to do it straight. Dalton Judge in the building. Birds 3-time all defensive second team. Did Dirk even know what side of the floor you were supposed to play defense on? Go watch Bird. Keep MJ in front of him. Dog. I say that because I hated Bird. I hated Bird. I hated him. I hated him. I hated him. I hated him. I hated him every time he walked on the court. But God, dog, he was murder, man. He was murder on another level, man. I'm telling you. He was, dog, seriously. Larry Bird, Kevin Durant needs to catch up to Larry Bird. You mean, like, if you were telling me, like, who's better, Kevin Durant or Larry Bird? Kevin Durant got to do a little bit more to prove to me he's Larry Bird. Shit, Larry Bird, murder, dog. Murder. I'm trying to tell you, murder. He had cats so salty. So salty. But great career, Dirk Nowitzki. Great career. But you a step back, you a step back jump shot shooter. Good job on that step back jump shot. And made you step back jump shot your ass all the way to the Hall of Fame, probably. But fuck up out of here. We're talking about Larry Bird, dog. Larry Bird, a killer, man. Hey, General Squirrels, hell no, because people don't remember the torture he put motherfucker. If you were not there to be tortured by Larry Bird, you don't understand, dog. I'm a Bulls fan. Do you understand how badly they owned Michael Jordan? Do you understand how Larry Bird used to talk shit to dudes like, man, dude, Larry Bird had everybody shook. He had them shook. Because you couldn't do shit. You couldn't do anything to Larry Bird. Dude, Larry Bird, until Larry Bird got old and his back went out, thought that dude was so fundamentally sound and he was so nasty with it. Dog, Larry Bird is Larry damn Bird, dog, for real. I hated it. He said, Joe Dewitt said, one of the best of all time, three-point magic, 2-point, 3-point, all of that, dog. Somebody said, yeah, they hated him too, dog. Larry would throw those hands too. Hell yeah. Larry Bird was real, okay? Larry Bird was really real. And he was playing when you could grab people. I saw you, Black Fight fan. I heard you saying, Leonard, man, you could grab Larry Bird. You could hold his ass by the shirt collars. Like, don't go, and it wouldn't even matter, dog. Larry Bird all over the floor. Larry Bird all over the floor. Anywhere on the floor, he's going to score. Anywhere on the floor, he's going to score. But look, man, I ain't talking about Larry Bird. I don't want to get, I hated Larry Bird. Damn, I hated Larry Bird. But Larry Bird was the truth. Larry was mean. Live Live said Bird was an assassin. He owned a piece. Dog, quiet as kept. Oh, General Squirrels, you tripping. Oh, man. Larry Bird was a beast, dog. Larry Bird a beast, okay? It's just, that's what it is. I hated it. He beat me into submission. I was like, God, dog, not another one. It's like you see Larry Bird with a ball in his hand. It's fuck. Like, fuck. And he kill you right. Dog, like, do you see how he won that 3-point contest? When this is how cold Larry Bird is, dude. After like he won his third 3-point contest in a row. Larry Bird shot that ball, was like, man, look at the buck. Raise that hand up, dog. I won. Fuck up out of here. Clutch is shit. Oh, man, dog, he's the truth, man. I'm just telling you. You hated the Bulls. I know you did hate them Bulls. I know you did hate them Bulls. I know you hated them Bulls. They would be hated because they, dog, Mike was like that. Dog, that's how Mike got so good playing against Bird. Playing against, man, fundamentally sound. Anyway, though, super gang, he wasn't 6'8" with a jumper. He's 6'10" with a jumper. Larry Bird ain't 6'8". If you talking about Larry Bird ain't 6'8". Larry Bird's all of 6'10". All of 6'10". Pushing 6'11". Dog, Larry Bird was tall as hell. He wasn't no 6'8" dude. Larry Bird was considerably taller than Magic Johnson. They got Magic Johnson at 6'9". Magic Johnson came up to here on Magic Johnson came up to here on Larry Bird. Larry Bird is 6'11", 6'10". He might have been listed as 6'9", but dog, Larry Bird is all 6'10", dog. For real. Kill Tony Kukoc. Tony Kukoc is clutch as hell, though. Dirk would be a water boy on it. Oh, dog, for real, man. Man, Larry Bird would torture him, dude. Man, they wouldn't even, man, what he would do to Dirk Nowitzki. Man, he would kill Dirk. Man, come on, man. Only dude that I'm like, man, if Larry Bird was playing today, oh my God. You can't grab him. You can't grab him. He's going to score 30 points. He's going to score 40 points a game. If you can't touch him, because he's going to walk past half court and hit the shot. I don't believe any of these dudes got better jumpers than Larry Bird. I don't believe any of these dudes got a better jump shot than Larry Bird. I don't care what. I don't believe any of them shoot better than Larry Bird. Any of them. Larry Bird was 6'10". Look at Larry Bird. Don't let me pull out Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, okay? Let me show you the photo, okay? Larry Bird was all of 6'10". But just so you know, I'll go ahead and show you. Larry Bird was all of 6'10". But you guys think these just like Kevin Durant ain't 6'9". Just like Kevin Durant ain't 6'9". He's 7-something. Same thing with Larry Bird. He ain't 6'8", he ain't 6'9", he's 6'10". However, first of all, let me go ahead and show you. Where this image at, dog? Y'all don't want no Larry Bird, dog. Y'all don't want Larry Bird. I'm trying to tell you. I don't even like Larry Bird, but I know Larry Bird. All right, so let's see what he's listed at. I can't believe I'm talking basketball right now. God, dog, I hate it. All right, first of all, he's listed at 6'9". He's listed at 6'9". Okay, that's his listed height, 6'9". Let's look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson standing together in an image. Okay. All right. Larry Bird is how tall? How tall is Magic Johnson? Somebody tell me, how tall is Magic Johnson? We're going to quiz you first and get back into this. How tall is Magic Johnson? Magic Johnson's a legit 6'9", right? Okay, legit 6'9". Let's share a little screen with you with a little picture so you can see. Where do I go here to show and prove? You know I like to show and prove, dog. I'm going to show and prove. This is a picture of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird standing together. Please notice how much taller Larry Bird is than Magic Johnson. Larry Bird's eyes are at the middle of the forehead of Larry Bird. Larry Bird's eyes are at the middle of the forehead of Magic Johnson, dude. Okay, middle of the forehead, homie. I noticed that all the time I would watch him, dude. All the time that I watched him, dog. I've been watching him for years. Larry Bird is significantly taller than Magic Johnson, which is why he put that on you. That's why he put that on you. Hand like this. Y'all don't like it. I know you don't like it. That mullet cut. No, hell no. That's the eyes. I was looking at the eyes to the forehead, dog. Hell no. Hell no, Bird ain't standing on no damn stool. Bird big as shit, dog. Y'all be bugging, dog. Y'all don't know. Larry Bird is tall, man. Larry Bird could have easily played power forward. Easily played power forward. But he was just could shoot. Like, why you think can't nobody block his shot? No, you too short. He were too short to block a shot. By the time, and his release is so quick, the height, such a release. Man, get out of here. Dirk ain't he'll kill. We talking about Dirk. Anyway, Magic is not 6'9". What is he, 6'7" now? Okay, because if he's even 6'7", okay, then he'll say 6'7". Magic Johnson is 6'9". Okay, 6'8.5", 6'9". Larry Bird is easily 1.5 inches, if not 2 inches taller than Magic Johnson is. About 2 inches taller than Magic Johnson. So even if you say Magic Johnson's 6'8", they used to measure cats in the NBA flat-footed. I wouldn't be surprised if Larry Bird was 6'9", flat-footed. Like, take your shoes off and let me measure you. That tall. They weren't putting shoes and amping your height up and all that stuff, dog. Magic, he's that tall, dog. But anyway, Noah, anyway, whatever. Come on, man. I don't want to hear any of that Dirk talk, dog. What's good, man? Magic looks the same height as LeBron. LeBron's 6'8". LeBron is 6'8". LeBron, dude, I'm telling you, the situation with Larry Bird's height is the same thing as the height with Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is listed as 6'11". Kevin Garnett is 7 feet tall, but he didn't want to play power forward, so he put his height down. He was like, no, if I'm 7 feet, I'm 7 foot. If I list 7 foot, people are going to want me to play center. So what he did is he put himself at 6'11", so he didn't have to do that because he played like a small forward. Kevin Durant is every bit of 7 feet, dude. They list him as he wanted, like, I'm never going to put my height up because I don't want to play center. Same thing with 6'7", 5'7" guys saying they're even some guys who are 6'3" would say 6'1" because they don't want to play two guard. They want to play point guard. The height thing goes both ways. Like, the height thing goes both ways. You're 6'1", we're going to recruit you for a point guard. If you're 6'3", you're a two guard. So guys like Isaiah Thomas or Joe Dumars is probably 6'4". Isaiah Thomas is like 6'2". They put Isaiah Thomas's height down. He put his height down. It works both ways. Hey, Bird's head is bigger. Hey, shit, it counts. You measure your head and your height, man. You know, your head is part of your head is part of your height. They're not measuring at the shoulders, man. We ain't horses in this mug. Man, that listing don't matter. No, it don't. Dude is tall. Fannon, how long was Bird's arm? I don't know. Long enough to put that shit all net on your ass. Fuck, long enough. I have no idea how long his arms are, man. This ain't boxing. Man, go watch Larry Bird. Go watch Larry Bird. Just go watch him. I don't care. Dog, Larry Bird busts up Hall of Famers on the regular. He was busting up Hall of Famers on the regular. He was a better player for the majority of Hakeem Olajuwon's career. Larry Bird was a better player than Hakeem Olajuwon for the majority of Hakeem Olajuwon's career. Dog, come on, man. He's with Magic. Shit, Magic is one of the top point guards in history. And Larry Bird played what for what with Magic Johnson, man. Okay, just stop. It was a battle between Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Larry Bird is one of Magic Johnson, by almost everybody that talks about point guards, lists him as one of the top 2, if not the best point guard ever. And he was going head up with Larry Bird. That's the level of competition. That's a level of skill that Larry Bird had. It was Magic and Larry Bird. And trust me, Larry Bird gave Magic that business. He gave him that BI. Okay, and I hated it because I like Larry. I like the Celtics, and they were playing run and gun. Larry's ass would be right down that court too. They talk about he's slow and athletic. Dog, that dude wasn't slow. He wasn't non-athletic. I don't want to talk about Larry Bird because you're giving me nightmares, okay? Give me nightmares. I hated him. Do you understand how the Pistons, how he just, Isaiah Thomas, one of my best players ever had, he was going to the finals. He threw that pass and there was Larry. Boop, layup, sit your ass down, boy. Dude, this dude was so clutch. Anyway, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. I hated Larry Bird. They said he had game speed. Exactly. Exactly. Isaiah Thomas is not that big, man. You can tell that when he's standing next to, he got the same listed height as Isaiah Thomas. And Isaiah Thomas he's like here on Isaiah Thomas. I met Isaiah Thomas. I'm like, dude, they got you listed as 6'1"? I'm looking up at this dude. I'm looking at like Isaiah Thomas like, dude, am I 5'10"? Am I 5'10"? Because they must have measured him like, he must have measured him like his senior year in high school or his junior in high school and never changed it. Because I swear Isaiah Thomas is 6'3". Anyway, I'm done, man. I don't want to talk about this boxing. Fannon, you see KG and Ronnie Fields in this Chicago high school. Dog, I saw Ronnie Fields and them cats used to play in the I was in law school at the time. So I didn't see them play in high school. But my friends were like, my friends I used to play in the parks around where I live. But no, man, but Kevin Garnett's a beast, man. I got to get out of here on this boxing. Let's get back to boxing though. All right. Because I want to talk about this Dillian Whyte. I want to talk about Dillian Whyte, this $2 million offer that he's claiming was with Luis Ortiz. Okay. Get out of here. Stop lying. See, that's Eddie lying to that dude. That's Eddie lying, dog. I met Isaiah and Jordan and Fields. Yeah, man. I met Jordan. Well, he drove by my house. I didn't meet him. I met Isaiah Thomas. I used to play basketball with Isaiah. We used to be at the park with Isaiah Thomas's brother. Hey, dog. God, dog, that dude could play. Isaiah Thomas like a big version of his brother. His brother was cold. But anyway, Dillian Whyte need to stop ducking and fight Ortiz. He said, we offered him $2 million. No, what did you offer him $2 million with? Get the fuck out of here, dude. You ain't offer that dude no $2 million. You trying to tell me and have somebody believe you? Somebody's supposed to believe you, Dillian, that you offered 4 times more money than Luis Ortiz got paid for fighting Deontay Wilder, and Luis Ortiz didn't take the fight? Luis Ortiz got like $400,000 or $500,000 for the Deontay Wilder fight. You're telling me that you offered him 4 times more money than he got for Deontay Wilder, and he turned down the fight. Shut up. I think Luis Ortiz might have got $200,000 for the last fight. He's fighting for like $200,000 a fight. You're telling me that you're going to make somebody believe that you offered him 10 times what his last payday was and he turned you down? Stop lying, man. That's a terrible lie, dude. That's a terrible lie. Who would believe that? For real, who would believe that? Come on, man. These people just say anything. And that's so disrespectful to a cat that's really trying to get paid. This dude is 40 years old. You're telling me a guy's 40 years old. No, he might have 2 years left in the game before he's straight up too old, getting on too old to fight. You're telling me that you offered him a $2 million payday and he turned you down when his highest pay ever was $500,000, and you're Dillian Whyte, and you're somebody he'll beat? That shit is disgusting. That's disgusting. I mean, dog, it's disgusting. That's why I can't ever believe these dudes, man. That's why you believe nothing coming out of the UK. I believe nothing coming out of these guys' mouths. Nothing. That's disgusting. And you're going to spread it around too, probably. Try to spread it around. I heard Callie Ning was on his channel like, man, put it on the, share the contract in. Share this offer sheet. Now, why would he lie? You think, I mean, first of all, somebody could say, oh, well, it's Anthony Joshua lying to Dillian Whyte. I mean, it's Eddie Hearn lying to Dillian Whyte. Dog, you couldn't even lie to me like that. You couldn't even tell me that lie. You know Eddie be lying anyway, and you're gonna say you believe that lie? You believe that lie? How much did Derek Chisora? Hold on, sorry. Did Malcolm Tan get $2 million to fight you? Malcolm Tan, you fought Malcolm Tan. The last time he was in America, did you pay him $2 million? Come on, man. This dude is trying to get his cash out fight. Trying to get his cash out fight. And you lying on him. Or what'd he say? Hold on one second, because I got to go in on these dudes. I'm going to go a little bit on. Donald Brown, Luis Ortiz is not in his 50s, man. No chance. No chance. All right, I'm 50. Luis Ortiz is not 50. And he doesn't look 50. He doesn't move like he's 50. He's probably in his 40s. He looks like he's around that age, 40. Maybe he's 41, but he ain't no 50 years old, dog. He don't look that old, man. He doesn't look that old. He looks like he's about 40 years old. Punching, hey, pugilism and politics. Much love to the super. Dog, what's Vitaly Klitschko? Vitaly Klitschko's 43. Dude, look at Vitaly Klitschko. Look at Vitaly Klitschko when he was 40 and he fought Luis Ortiz. I mean, when he fought Anthony Joshua. Dude, Luis Ortiz don't look any older than Vladimir Klitschko. Doesn't look any older than Vladimir Klitschko. You start having that kind of lined look on your face right around 39, 40 years old. You lose that baby fresh look in your mid-30s. You know, that bait, like the like if you look Teofimo Lopez, skin is smooth. It's like there's no wrinkle to it. There's no lines in it at all because he hadn't done this enough. He ain't raised his eyebrows to the point where those lines and like the little stuff is there. You can tell. Luis Ortiz doesn't have that. Anyway, what come on, what, dude? You got to tell me what you wasn't and come on about what. Hey, but I said punchlines and politics, pugilism and politics, my man. But man, I don't want to hear that, man. LDBC, home of U.S. demographic. Hell yeah, LCD said Fannon is part of Eddie's 8-year plan for Ass Juice Jones. Look, man, I just don't believe anything that they say. Now, some of it might be true, but I don't believe it. I'm not going to just believe it. I'm like disbelieve it until I know it's the truth. That's the take. Eddie Hearn can tell me the sun is on the sky, and I'm gonna walk outside and look and make sure it ain't raining. He may very well be telling the truth, but when you are a pathological liar, you cannot be believed without being checked. That's how it goes. He's used all his lies up, and that's a lie. Did you offer him $2 million for the fight? Come on, man. Luis Ortiz has already fought with Matchroom. He fought a bunch of guys trying to get an Anthony Joshua fight. Why in the world would he not fight Dillian Whyte? Ortiz can be 65 and they still scared to fight him. If he's old, if he's so old, fight him. Man, yeah, they got like this dyslexic disrespect of Luis Ortiz. He ain't ever fought about he's too old. If he's old and he can't defend himself, then that makes him no different than Lucas Brown. Okay? Makes him no different than Lucas Brown. Didn't he just fight Lucas Brown? Beat him like that then. Beat him like that. For now, people forget that heavyweights take longer to mature, always get into their prime and last longer. So 40 is not far away from the prime. So the power is there. No, the fans, they understand that. That's why they're not making the fight. And he doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on him. He's not taking a ton of punishment. You've seen him. He's gotten dropped twice. I think he's only got dropped twice in his career. His legs still look fresh. He keeps himself conditioned. He's been fairly active. No, dude. I mean, but whatever. I'm not going to I wish they would take that fight. Stop lying. Because he didn't. Come on, man. If he really offered $2 million for that fight, oh, that's overpaying him. They are overpaying him. Why would they pay him $2 million? They're overpaying him. Come on, man. Yeah, hey, dog. St. Cruz is spoken like somebody that's near 50 years old or over 50 years old. He ain't 50, okay? That's some 22-year-old saying he's 50. Just because he's 18 years older than you doesn't make him 29 years older, 27 years older than you. Or yeah, he's not 27, he's not 28 years older than you. That's a long ass time to be 50. 22 or somebody that's 39 might look that old because you're not that old. Yeah, Wilder dropped something. I said he got dropped twice. Wilder got dropped twice by Wilder. Everybody gets dropped by Wilder. Everybody gets dropped by Wilder. Who hasn't gotten dropped by Wilder that fought Wilder? Please tell me somebody that's not been dropped or knocked or beaten up so badly they had to wave it off. Because I guess you can say technically Chris Arreola did not go to the ground. He's knocked out everybody, and he's knocked down everybody. He knocked down, I think he definitely knocked down Tyson Fury twice, I think 3 times. So come on, man. Everybody's been knocked down by him. He didn't get knocked down flat on his fucking back like this, though. Like Tyson Fury did. You didn't see him roll over like this and close his eyes. He was on one knee. He stood up and they waved it off. He was on one, and he was like, if Jack Reese was there, they'd keep on fighting. It's good for boxing. Keep on fighting. Dude, Tyson Fury took more punishment against Deontay Wilder than Luis Ortiz did. What's good, D. Parker? Much love in the super chat. Big Doss, my man. Hey, it starts this weekend. Game of Thrones. Nah, do you think that Whyte just wants a payday because if he's scared of Ortiz, then he should be terrified of the man that knocked him out? Obviously, he wants a payday. They all want paydays, Big Dose. They all want paydays. But he don't want to fight Luis Ortiz because that's going to prevent him to fight from the big payday, the bigger payday. Man, come on, man. It's like, how old is Derek Chisora? Right? He has a knockdown drag out with Derek Chisora. Man, Derek Chisora is not on Luis Ortiz's level. Come on, Carlos Takam was Carlos Takam. That might be Carlos. They're fighting guys like Derek Chisora and Carlos Takam and Joseph Parker. And Joseph Parker dropped him. Joseph Parker drops him. What's Luis Ortiz going to do? And this is a southpaw counterpuncher. He don't want that smoke because he'll be gone. He'll be done. And Eddie Hearn doesn't want that smoke. Just come on, man. But don't lie on him, man. Don't lie on him and say, oh, we offered him $2 million. You're a liar. So I can't believe any of you cats, man. I can't believe any of you. For now, Luis Ortiz is a threat to any heavyweight out there. Of course he is. So they're going to try to keep oh man, the heavyweight division is really disappointing. This is really disappointing, dude. Like, fuck is this? Man, I'll tell you, I got a graphic story. When I was in school in DC, and there was this girl. There was this girl who was like living 2 doors down from me. Nice little honey from Baltimore, right? Nice little chick, but weird as shit. And I was trying to hit it, right? I was like, I'm trying to get with her. So I kept trying to get with her. She's always like, whatever. One day she like knocked on my door, right? And I was like, okay. And she came in and we started, dude, as soon as it started, she finished. I was like, and then she was like, you should have got yours quicker. I was like, what? And then she's okay, so she left, right? 2 hours later. Hey, you all right? Win again. Dog, another. Damn near as soon as it started, she got hers, and she's like, should have got it quicker. And I was like, damn. And then like a dummy, she did it a third time a couple hours later. And I was like, oh shit, fuck this. When it was over, I was looking at her crazy as fuck. That's what this heavyweight division is like. Every time you think you about to get some, boop, hey, you're not getting it. Come back next week. You're not. Yeah, I got mine. You're not getting yours. That's how Eddie Hearn is, man. Eddie Hearn faking motherfuckers out. Oh, you want this fight? Pay for this fight. I'm going to get my money, but you're not going to get what you want. And they're going to do that shit over and over and over again, dog. Over and over again. You're going to keep sticking it in, sticking your money in them fights, right? Pubbing the fights up, and then they're not going to give you what you want in the next fight. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Oh, yeah, hell yeah, the pump fake, dog. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know girls were like, I didn't know that girls suffered from premature busting. What the fuck is wrong with you? That shit is crazy. Fannon, Street Chronicles. Hell yeah, she did it to me 3 times, dude. 3 times, dog. I was like, for real? That shit's crazy. I was pissed. That's how I feel about the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury did the same shit. Deal's about to be signed. Boop. I'm signing with ESPN. No fight. D. Parker said, that's my kind of woman. Nah, hey. That ain't my kind of woman, dog. Because, hey, I had to work. I mean, what? Said OG stories. Dog, that shit pissed me off, man. Pissed me off. Said, Fannon, fool me once, dog. Shit, she got me thrice in the same night. And I was like, I'm out. After that, no more nothing, dog. No more nothing, dog. Ruthless and be more. You have to make them stay aggressive. Hey, dog. Aggression is the key. Hell no. Dog, I ain't about to make her do shit. She got to get the fuck on out. You got to get the fuck on out. I'll find somebody to stick around. Fuck that. I'll find somebody else, dog. I'll go somewhere. I don't want it no more. Get out. Don't knock on the door again. I don't care. Nope. Nope. No. Okay? No. Or before you jump in here, dog, let me trust you, dog. You want okay? Make like it's a popsicle, baby, because if that don't happen, ain't shit happening for you. Okay? Shit. Hell no, you better make it. You better make it work, dog. You gotta have to work for that. For now, with the afro and the part was no slouch with these shorties. What's that? Oh, with the afro and the part. Oh, hell yeah. Hell no. Telling her grandfather story about it. What? You funny. Anyway, man, aggression will get you 20, son. Hell yeah. Hey, if somebody want the hell no, you got to go get to the next dude for that. I ain't being aggressive for shit. You got to tell, dog, you understand how many chicks I passed, how many good times I passed up? Because it was like, if you don't tell me yes, I'm not fucking with you. You got to tell me out your mouth. And then I can say, she said that she wants to have relations. Yes, officer, she said it. Will you please do this with me? She didn't say please, but she did. What do you mean she asked for it? Like she gave you, like you thought the way she was acting? No, not that I thought the way she was acting. She said it out of her mouth. Yes, I would like to do that. That's why, hold on, you want to come into my house? You realize you're coming into my house because I would like to have relations with you? Yes, I would like to have relationships with you. Dude, because I had a bad experience with that. I hit this chick and I lowered myself pretty much because it was in a bathroom. Like, I thought in the middle of it, like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm on a fucking bathroom floor. This shit is stupid. Anyway, so I didn't like her. She didn't really like me. We was going to do it, whatever. Boom. She had three badass roommates. And that's why I was pissed. Because the only reason I was there was for the three badass roommates. I didn't want her. So anyway, I wound up with her like a fucking dummy. And then, whatever, man, the shit's over. We don't really even go because I didn't even want to be there. So I leave out that mug because I'm like, fuck, I just fucked up my chance with all the bad chicks fucking with this broad. So I'm out. And then I hear from my boy, oh, this girl said you raped her. I was like, what? I didn't even want that broad. She just said that to her friends. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Come on, man. I didn't want her. So after that, because that didn't go nowhere, it's like she said it to her friends or something. And their friends, were like pretty much like, what the fuck ever? Dude is just, man, get the fuck out. Why would he do that to you? Anyway, friends didn't believe her. I went on about my business. But after that, dog, you have to tell me. No subtleties. I don't want none of that subtlety. None of it. Okay? None of this. I don't want nothing subtle. Matter of fact, I'm sitting down like this. It's the opposite. You don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You have to start it. Okay? I'll sit there on the couch, talk to you. Hey, if you don't come over here, I'll wait around. I'll wait around. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I really want to. I like you, But I'll tell you, you have to start it because I'm not putting myself at risk. I'm just letting you know. You're going to have to initiate that. I'll initiate all the dates, right? I'll initiate the dinner. I'll ask you to go out. I'll do all that good old stuff. But when you get to that, you're going to have to initiate it. I ain't initiating shit because you some sneaky ass broads out there, dog. I'm not fucking around. You niggas say you're not gonna be like, well, I didn't really, it was because he was, no. You're gonna have to ask her, why did I start that? Why did I do that? Hell no. Anyway, already. That's how you get it right. You say GT shushed, got shushed. Hey, I got shushed. I'm just telling you, homie. Y'all can play that game if you want. Were you at Dillard University in 1994? That's the year I left. I left that year. So for part of it, yes. Absolutely. If you ask around long enough about the kid, you'll find out about the kid. Control your wine, Harry Potter. Hell yeah, you can't be doing that shit. You got to be like, look, no. You got to give a room. You got to if that woman feel, because here's the thing. You got to understand this now, okay? Lauren's in here. Look, this is the thing, dog. This is the way they work in the law, just so you know. We ain't on boxing at all. But I'll chop it up with you. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats. Because I ain't inspiring nobody on this boxing take today, so I know there ain't no super chats. Because I ain't inspiring a soul about this boxing today. This is one of the less non-boxing conversations. On the day that I didn't want to have, Tank ain't fought nobody. Man, Tank is the fuck out of here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm up to date. All right, so this is how it works, dog. Okay? Oh, Jenny. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Which is why nose, cool brat. Stupid. You stand like this and she kisses you. That's how it works. That's the new law, just so you know. Because consent can be taken away now. Consent, functionally speaking, consent can now be taken away after the fact. You got to see, when you look at what the rules are, dude. Oh, yeah, Duke. Yeah, Alabama State in 92 was 35 women to one man on campus. Yeah, we were like 18 to 1. And I was at school. We were at school at like 18 to 1. And there was a school across the way that was like 20 to 1. So it was like, man, please. And then I went to another school and it was 20 to 1. Shit, by then, you know what to do. So it didn't even matter if it was 15. If it was 1 to 15, I'd still been good because 15 of them dudes ain't gonna get 15 of them dudes ain't getting shit. So anyway, back to this. Anyway, you got to understand the way that they're doing with this Me Too movement and what happened to Bill Cosby, right? You now have to understand that consent can be revoked after the fact. So you and a young lady decide that you're going to have relationships and she consents. You think everything's good. 5 years later, she can revoke that consent because now she says, oh, I only consented because I felt intimidated by you. I thought that you were going to hurt me. Or I thought, now that I'm looking back on it, I realized that what I thought back then was. So really, it wasn't informed consent. It really wasn't consent. So even though, yes, I did consent at that time, now, based on what I know now, I no longer consented back then. So now you basically what was consensual now becomes assault 5 years later. That's the rule they're trying to put on the book. It doesn't matter what they thought then. It matters what they think now about what they thought then. And they're literally going with that. Like, what's your truth? Listen to this shit. That's why I can't stand Oprah Winfrey. You speak your truth. What the fuck does your truth mean? Speak the truth, not your truth. The truth. What about his truth is different than your truth? It's the truth. It's not your truth. And you're just supposed to believe it. That's what they say. Oh, no, we have to believe her. We have to believe. Listen to half of the things that were said about Bill Cosby, and you realize, no, not more than half, not just half. 9 out of 10 of the people that talked about Bill Cosby never even accused him of doing anything. But they just felt like they would not have consented if something had happened. Shit's crazy, dude. It's a smart dog. I was an athlete. Oh my God. Oh, dog. It's like, look, man, you just have to be like, you have to initiate it. That's what the key is. They have to initiate it. You've now been cuckolded. You've got to let them initiate it. You cannot, if you are going to be at your house, you have to call them. You have to call them. They have to send you, hey, I want to come to your house so that we can engage in personal relationship. Oh, I'm sorry. Phones aren't done like that now. So that we can, that's BlackBerry time. So that we can engage in personal relationships. Are you interested? And you say, yes, I will consent. Something like that. Even if it's smooth talk. That's how you got to do it. And then you got to keep it. Then you got to keep it. Consent only revokes if he's got money, dog. Let me tell you, what if you get money later? Yeah, well, you're saying, yeah, it does. And also can get revoked if they're mad at you. Because half of these people had relationships with Bill Cosby before they accused him and after he accused him. They're talking about one incident in the middle of it. It's like, hold on. You dated him afterwards? You dated him before? But that incident, you didn't get the fuck out of here. But yeah, Gloria Allred is just an extortionist. She's an extortionist. And black men are easy targets. Easy to extort because everybody's going to believe it. First of all, you can only extort people and have them settle if the people you're extorting believe that other people will believe you. Being a black dude, being a black athlete, being a black man, you have to assume that that society is going to believe it about you. But look what happened to that R. Kelly chick. R. Kelly, the parents of R. Kelly's, first of all, these are the parents of the girls accusing them, not even the girls. So the girls are still in the house, not accusing them of anything, right? For the 2 girls. I'm not talking about the rest of it. And I don't care about people don't like R. Kelly. Cool, I get it. I don't like the dude. I ain't trying to support him. When I'm trying, see, even the way you have to do that. Anybody can say something about R. Kelly and you're going to believe it. If somebody said R. Kelly walked in your house and pissed on your dog, you're going to be like, oh, R. Kelly walked in this. Yeah, he walked in the house and pissed on his dog. I don't care if you were that dude was in China and R. Kelly was on, you know what, and they don't care. They don't care. They're going to believe anything about R. Kelly. But they'll believe anything about Bill Cosby too. And they'll believe anything about you. Okay, so that's what Gloria Allred is able to do. That Eveready, whatever the guy, look what happened with him when he accused R. Kelly, right? And their parents were like, you pay me this money or we're going to come out with this, right? And he didn't take it because he ain't got the money. Probably because he don't got the money. Then he goes to and tries that on Nike. It was like, well, yeah, look, man, so we know that you did this, and if you don't pay us this money, then we're going to go public with this. And they were like, okay, cool. Meet me at my offices next Tuesday. And then before Tuesday came up, some police arrested his ass and walked him to the clink in handcuffs for extortion because Nike wasn't having it. They're just extortionists. Michael Jackson, the people, those guys, the lying-ass dudes that put that video out, that's extortion. That's what that is. It's extortion. And they're trying extortion from a trust. That's all it is. It's extortion. And the lawyers that do it are trying to settle, and they're using the public to extort. And I'm telling you, it's dangerous because they're going to change the libel laws. And when they change the libel laws or the defamation laws, not libel because libel and slander is written in oral defamation. When they change the defamation laws and they make it organized by the state, then you're not going to be able to say anything about anybody that has enough money to sue you for defamation when they're a public figure. You guys need to stop giving any attention to them, any of it. Because once R. Kelly goes to court, let the prosecution do. Here's the thing. There's all kind of prosecutors that would love to put R. Kelly under the jail. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let the judge and the jury and the prosecutor put him in jail. Don't let the parents get paid for interviews and you support that. Anyway, check Boozy R. Kelly opinion on his latest Vlad TV. I don't watch Vlad TV. Drink more water. I swear he's funny as fuck. Gave his opinion on Michael Jackson too. I do not watch Vlad TV. I am sure that you can find some black dude to get all those views to watch to talk to have people snitch. Hold on. To have people snitch, on other people, have basically high-paid prostitutes, male and female prostitutes, talk about their glorious lives that they have in the porn industry. You can do that on a black channel. They can get paid. What the fuck I'm gonna do it with him for? Fuck out of here. I need DJ. What's my favorite cat dog? I need DJ Ferris Thomas. Okay, DJ Ferris. I'll do one with DJ Ferris, okay? How about DJ Kid Capri? Let's get DJ. Tell that to DJ Kid Capri. I fucks not with Vlad. He's spreading the worst shit of the worst shit and everybody in line to do it. Shit be killing me, dog. Leonard Ellerby's nose. What's good? Exactly, Deion Watson. Stop advocating gaslighting, man. That is then that is what it is. It's extortion through gaslighting. You're making everybody think something bad about your target so that your target has to talk to you to get out of it. That's exactly what it is. It's extortion through the use of gaslighting. Devin Edwards, I agree with your position on the Vlad part. Dog, man, go find somebody else to do that, man. They got all kind of people to do that, man, to make us look terrible. To make us look terrible. Vlad has a huge play. Absolutely does. He's got a nice, but God, Come on, man. It's like Mike Tyson on his smoke thing. Like, Mike, how much you getting paid to do smoking with Mike? You said, what the fuck are you doing, Mike? That's not even his channel, I bet you. That's not even his channel, I bet you. He's probably like a special guest. Fuck out of here, man. Anyway, on this platform, what do you need it for, man? What do you need it for? I'm not going to support that. I'll support, what's that, Big Ja's lesbian stories, lesbian homie stories, episode 7. I just watched that one, dog. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna mess with these dudes, man. I'm gonna let these cats get my advertising dollars. Straight up. There's a lot of Thurman and versus Pacquiao hype last week. I was all hyped for it. What or will it happen? I believe it'll happen. I believe that's a likely because he's not gonna fight on Pacquiao's not gonna fight on resin. Pacquiao's the truth, dog. Yeah, Lomachenko's beatable. We'll see with the Corolla fight. If he has any difficulties with Corolla, that'll tell you. If he has any problems with this Corolla, $1 million Corolla, obviously Corolla and dollar don't rhyme. $1 million Corolla. I'm thinking maybe they're meaning to rhyme. So maybe it's $1 million Corolla. Maybe his name is Corolla. But I like this, Fannon. You can hit on all subjects. Good job. Thank you, man. Well, I appreciate you. Oh, man. Yeah. See, this, I got to look, drink more water. The authority went on Mike Tyson, Cruz. Hey, man, I got a hard time listening to him. I really do. God, dog, got a hard time listening to him. I see his point on a lot of stuff, but God, dog, I've never listened to a dude talk shit, be so aggressive for so long. That dude mad, dog. He's mad. Woo, that dude be going in, dog. He going in, he goes in. It's a smart guy, though. Yeah, Big Ja. I fucks with Big Ja. Man. I'll let him go watch my fight, man. What happened? Fannon, do you think Crawford versus Brook in the future? I wouldn't mind that fight. You're gonna have to do something, dog, because I don't really see him. I don't see Bob Arum making these fights, man. I just don't. Drake Morris, I agree. He militant when he ain't even warranted. It's like, yeah, dude be assaulting the shit out of people, dog. Like, woo, that's too much. That's too much for me. I like, I can be vindictive and you know what I mean? But I can't stay mad for 45 minutes. I can't be mad for 45 minutes, dog. To Tim Real, I can that you're a part of the LDB by the way that you can stay on topic. Can you rewrite that before I block you? Don't block Too Real Tim 22 because I don't know what you meant. I think you said can't. Oh, his collars get abused? Yeah, I can't fuck with dude. Is that a fake KQKC boxing? Hold on, go to the channel. I don't see. Oh, without a doubt, that's a fake one. Yeah, that's a fake KQKC. Of course it is. Of course that's a fake KQKC. Fannon, I heard Jacobs having with his weight. I'm not sure what it is. But yeah, man, that's definitely fake, dude. Professor Black is dope. Yeah, I thought they were the same dude. Their voice sounds similar. I just need somebody that's a little less, Crawford doesn't seem to be motivated to fight 3 of the top welterweight. He seems comfortable. Well, we'll see. I think he really wants to fight these dudes. He wants to get paid. He's a vet. He's the real deal. He's the real deal. Well, I was joking about the way you change from topic to topic. Hey, dog. That's purposeful. It's a chat. We got 158 people in the chat, and they want to talk about different things. I talk on the chat. I personally don't like live streams where the person never looks at the chat. Like you're like this. I'm really talking to my face. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I think, and I'm not even going to look at what you have to think. I don't like that, dude. That's not how I like to do it. I like to talk. This is one person on this chat, dude. I'm talking to the people in the chat. Like I just talked to you, right? I changed subjects to address you. It's just what it is. What's going on in my chat, dog? This is crazy. That's had like a massive amount of people drop off the chat. Whatever. We'll go with it. Anyway, back to boxing. Count Drago, Joe Joyce versus Daniel Dubois was ordered. What do you think will happen? Not sure. It looks like Joyce wants to fight somebody in the top 10. I think Joe Joyce is probably going to get beat by Daniel Dubois. I don't think he's going to beat Daniel Dubois. But Daniel Dubois is still kind of green. But, you know, Daniel Dubois can fight. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You always said we still here. That's what's up. Yes, I don't know what's going on, man. Facts. That's why we rock. Oh, that's why we rock with Gigi. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, you know, I'm just thinking probably somebody else went live or something. Nope, nobody on my stream went live, so it's probably that I suck today. You know that's why you sucked. I must suck today. That's all right, though. I don't want East Coast Boxing said I don't watch channels that don't interact. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Like you in there in a live chat. It's called live chat. Okay, live chat. It's the chat. You're chatting. You're chatting shit. I'm chatting shit up in this joint. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's like they kicked up. Okay, all right. What do you think about Yard versus Kovalev? I think Yardy is crazy to go fight that dude, and I think Yardy's crazy, and he's gonna lose, and he's gonna regret the fight. That's what I think. I think Yard is not ready. I think him going to Russia to do it is too soon. I think he should probably come to the United States and fight some guys. You know, fight some other 175 pounders. You know, that might be a little can put him through some work. But you jumping up there with the big boys, dog. I think that's a big jump, and I think he's going to regret it. That's what I think. I wish he wouldn't do it. I like Anthony Yard. Kovalev is no joke, dog. Okay, Kovalev is no joke. He beat Alvarez. Alvarez is no joke. Fight Alvarez. Fight Ilyander Alvarez. Okay, I don't know if he's going to beat Ilyander Alvarez, the guy that Kovalev just outboxed. And Kovalev is not going for broke against Yardy. He's just going to outbox him. I don't think that's smart, man. He can have stamina all he wants. He's going to eating that damn jab. Man, dude, Kovalev ain't no joke, man. I'm telling you. I don't like Kovalev, but Kovalev ain't no joke. That guy can fight. L5 plus 18 for 9. Thank you, sir. Donald Brown, Boots isn't ready for Spence. What's your opinion, Jerron? And this is not ready for Errol Spence. Same way I don't think that Anthony Yard is ready for Sergey Kovalev. I don't think he's ready, man. Don't do it too soon. Too soon. You gotta crawl before you walk, dog. You gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta walk before you run. Okay? You gotta jog. You gotta jog before you sprint. Okay? You gotta run a 5K before you run a marathon. Dog, that dude is tested. He's tested. Okay? He's tested. He fought a. You ain't just gonna walk in there and spark that dude out, man. You're not just gonna walk in there and spark that dude out. He need to stay away, dog. It's too early for him, man. It's too young for him. Too young. It's too early for him. Timo Gunn, Fannon, do you know the boxer in the pick I'm using? I can't see it. I would say I can't see it, so no, that's not clear. Can't see the pick. LCD boxing, you got that right. Lowest common denominator boxing. Mark Spurks, would you rate Yardy if he was to pull off it against Kovalev in Russia? Yes, I already rate him. I mean, maybe that's different. I mean, maybe from you from the UK. So, I know you guys, obviously you guys use different phrases. I already think he's a good fighter. I think he's a prospect. If he beats Kovalev, he becomes a champion. But that's my problem with him. He's skipping from prospect to champion. Dude, go from amateur to prospect to contender to champion. He's skipping contender. Don't skip contender. Go through contender. You got other guys in 175 pounds. Damn, dog. See if you can get Andre Dirrell to move up to 175 pounds. Andre Dirrell moved up to 100. I think Andre Dirrell's moving up to 175 pounds. Fight Andre Dirrell before you fight Kovalev. Fight Andre Dirrell before you fight Kovalev. Shoot, fight. I know no. 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 Don't fight Errol. Go to 147 pounds and fight Danny Garcia first. If you can get past Danny Garcia, then you fight Errol Spence. He walked right up to Errol Spence and got humiliated. That's why we don't see him. He been in Hawaii. Man, the game been in Hawaii. Okay? I'm been back from vacation. Dog, you don't jump all the way up there, dude. For real, man. You ain't Andre Ward, homie. Okay, you ain't Andre Ward. And even Andre Ward had to level up. I mean, dude, he leveled up. Andre Ward leveled up. Andre Ward fought Sullivan Barrera. Before he fought Sullivan Barrera. Who's the other guy he fought? He fought Sullivan Barrera before he fought Kovalev. Fight Sullivan Barrera. Damn, get Joe Smith. Do some shit like that. Dude, so see if you can get Bernard Hopkins to come out. Okay? Don't do that, dog. Don't do that, man. I'm begging you. Hello? Somebody said, Big Dose, you faking me? Because my sound looks like it's on. Can you guys hear me? Check your volume, dog, because Big Dose, you faking? Yeah, my voice, I can hear myself, man. Where Mikey? Where's Waldo? Where's Mikey, dog? Mikey got humiliated. Don't do that, dog. I'm just telling you, don't do it, man. You got to crawl before you walk, dog. You got to crawl before you walk, man. Okay? It ain't easy out in these streets, homie. Okay? That's like you guys go argue with Best Fight the Best. You got to crawl before you walk, dog. You got to crawl before you walk. Okay? You got to do your homework before you go over there. Really. Because you guys that go over there talking shit, that's why you get body bagged. That's why you get body bagged by Best Fight the Best, dog. You easy to body bag because you don't know the facts. He'll just sit there and watch you. It's like he's fucking picking flies off your wing. He's picking wings off. He's picking flies off the wings of a dead fly, dog. Just the wings off the fly. Just boop, boop, boop. Dog, do your homework first, man. Mikey is in Mexico chilling with Nacho Beristain. He need to be with Nacho. Get that shit straight. Nacho might have helped him a little something, but he went to, instead of go to Nacho Beristain, you go to Victor Conti. See what that shit gets you? See what that gets you, dog? Excuse me, I'm sorry. John Wilson, I agree. Yeah, dog. Yes, but it did blip off for a second. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I got this. I'm going to have to get a new, actually, let me do something. There you go. I got a system now. I Negro rigged it so I can let my cord last a little longer. Put a little sock underneath it so it doesn't bend. Nacho gonna put him on the piss regiment, dog. Better than piss than that. Piss. He might have. He might have shoulda. He might have shoulda drank some piss instead of that snack. Instead of that snack shit. Snack had that dude looking slow. Whoa, he was looking slow. I hate it when my casual friends tell me Mike Tyson would beat Mayweather. Yeah, you just gotta be calm and explain things to people like that. Mikey's pride and his body hurt. Yeah, dog, no doubt about it. JM, no. Drink more water. Juan Manuel Marquez was not with Conti. Juan Manuel Marquez, I do believe, was with Angel Heredia. He was with Mimo Heredia. You know, he don't hardly speak English. He was with Mimo. Mimo made him looking like that. I do believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was Mimo Heredia. They got him all six-packed and ripped up. I hope Snack don't fuck Danny over. We needed this one. Oh man. I would like to see Danny Garcia win. I don't see it, man. But oh no, I can see it. Let me get this right. I can see it. But damn, Canelo just got so many tricks up his sleeves. He can do so many things. Oh, Drinkmore said, yeah, one of them crooked dudes, no doubt about it. Yeah. I was Mimo. It was Mimo. Mimo got them all juiced up. And man, Mikey was looking strong, though. Mikey was looking real strong. Mikey didn't look like he was when he was at 140. He looked a lot more solid. Fannon, these two fights just might get me through to Sunday. What's Sunday? What's coming up Sunday? But there's good fights this weekend, man. No doubt about it. Real good fights this weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend of fights. Daniel Jacobs versus Canelo DAZN and De La Hoya. What about it? Pancho, the addict. Oh, yeah. Juan Manuel Marquez had his best physique of his career at 140. Yeah, he did, man. He was cut up. I'm a big Juan Manuel Marquez fan, but I don't think that Mikey Garcia is as good a fighter as Juan Manuel Marquez. Just to let you know. I don't think that is. I think that, like, if Juan Manuel Marquez would have beat everybody, would have waxed everybody Mikey Garcia fought. And I think he would have waxed him easier. I think I put Mikey Garcia a level down from Juan Manuel Marquez. Oh, yeah. OG Boxing Talk on Sunday. That's what's up. Yes, sir. I rate, like they say in the UK, I rate him below Juan Manuel Marquez as far as level of fighter. He's a notch down from Juan Manuel Marquez. Yeah. Because I don't think he beats Manny Pacquiao. He's not going to beat the Manny Pacquiao that Juan Manuel Marquez knocked out. Oh, yeah, he's just... Oh, Sunday. Yes. We rocking with it on Sunday, dog. Yes, sir. Game of Thrones comes out. I'm kind of nervous. Yeah, Sunday. That's the Game of Thrones Sunday. Yes, sir. Juan Manuel Marquez is way tougher than Mikey, no doubt about it. I mean, he came to fight, too. He wouldn't have fought like that. That's what I would say. He's not going to... Juan Manuel Marquez is going to go out. Hey, he's going to go out on that shield trying to get at him. Mikey just tried to survive. That was not good for Mikey, man. And when they were talking on Trill Boxing Talk about, like, how the debate that took place between... What's going on, D-Lo 404? The debate that was taking place between Black Fight Fan TV and 78. My thought was, man, like, God dog, man. Mikey lost a lot of fanfare that he built up by beating by the fights he had since he came back, dude. Donald Brown said them snacks should be free now. Yeah, they're terrible, dude. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're using it for sleep. Like, this, if I take this will help me sleep after a workout. Dog, if you work out hard enough, dog, why do you need anything to help you sleep? The fuck is that? If you're doing Game of Thrones spoilers, I'm going to have to miss the streams. I binge watch them when the seasons are over. Oh, you can't come because they're going to be talking about the episodes. Yeah, they're going to be talking about the episodes. You're going to have, don't look for nothing for Game of Thrones on the internet, dude. If you're just going to binge watch the end. Nah, dog, then you're going to have to. I like binge watching. I do that with some series, but some series, man, they just went to the toilet, dude. Straight toilet mode. Deion Washington, which Mexican was outclassed more? Mayweather versus Marquez, Spence versus Garcia, or Mayweather Canelo? Easy Garcia versus Spence. Easy. I know that was a rhetorical question. I'm sure you're asking a rhetorical question. Without a doubt. Canelo could have won a round. Canelo could have won a round. And he wasn't getting his ass whooped like that. He's just getting outboxed. Marquez got outclassed, but he just didn't get his ass whooped like that. Marquez got knocked down, though, didn't he? Did Marquez get knocked down in that fight? Did Mayweather knock down Marquez? I think he might have knocked down Marquez. But I don't recall. I remember him putting it on him, but then the fight continued. But Juan Manuel Marquez wasn't complete. Man, Mikey Garcia didn't even deserve to be in the ring. Mikey Garcia didn't deserve to be in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. He didn't fight. He didn't fight. He showed no adaptation. He made no adaptations. He made no adjustments. Oh, say, yeah, he knocked him down. Yeah, so he knocked him down. But I still think it was a worse ass whooping. Because Mikey and them were he got embarrassed, man. He's just not even on the level, dude. Because he said Mike didn't throw any punches. He turned into Adrian Bronner. He just tried not to get embarrassed, man. He had a lot of fear in him in that fight. He showed a lot of fear. Everybody Loves Raymond said Fannon, he knocked him down. It was shake my head type of knockdown. Yeah, he just caught him with that. He caught him. Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember there being like, oh, he's going to get him out of here, but didn't happen. He made an adjustment. Mikey was in survival mode from round 2 to 12. Fannon, David Benavidez versus Jermall Charlo. I would lean towards David Benavidez over Jermall Charlo. I think David Benavidez is a little big for him. And because I think David Benavidez is going to be a 175-pounder, but it'll be a good fight. It'd be a good fight. It's that might be a pick'em fight. I want to say because Jermall Charlo has more experience than David Benavidez, but I want to see David Benavidez versus when he fights Anthony Durrell, then I'll know better. And then he fights Caleb Plant. Those would be good fights, man. Those are bigger guys, though. I have to see. I have to see Jermall Charlo at 168, but I don't think we got to worry about that because the money division is at 160. Most of the money's at 160. So he just moved. Jermall's going to stay at 160. David Benavidez is a beast, though. David Benavidez is absolute beast. Devin Edwards, when Errol Spence takes away your mid-range game, I would be scared too. Yeah, man, he just took a step back. That's crazy. And that's a disrespectful thing, man. That's, of all the things that I heard about that fight, that was the thing that made me like, wow. When Errol Spence Jr. said that when he watched Mikey fight, he knew all he had to do was take a step back after he threw a jab. That was it. That's scoping him out and watching him fight. He's like, that's all you got to do. When Mikey throws a jab, step back. Throws his timing all completely off. He's got to reset. Go back. Rinse and repeat. For a guy that's supposed to be that good, that minor adjustment, being able to work you, that shit is terrible. Because that's exactly what he did. As soon as Mikey acted like he wanted to fight, Errol took a step back. That means the jab falls short. The lead hook, the straight right hand is not there. The left hook to the body or to the head is not there. And then he just took a step back in there and started beating him up again. That's pretty, if that minor adjustment ended him, made it that easy, that tells you a little something about, that tells you a lot about Mikey. And I've been saying it the whole time. Mikey had the most padded record in boxing, man. Record is super padded. Fannon, you doing early Sunday, right? Early Sunday live, right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I am. He didn't let him steal the last 10 seconds. Nope. As soon as you heard this, Errol got out of there because he's like, I already won the round. He did a mini Floyd. That's like a mini Floyd. Like Floyd's like, I've won the fight. So catch me if you can type shit. Errol played catch me if you can for the last 10 seconds to keep people from trying to give people the rounds, because that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to steal the rounds. He's going to wait till the last 10 seconds where even if he got hurt in the exchange, the round's over. So he's not going to take a bunch of punishment because the round's only got 10 seconds. So he's going to try to stink up the first two. He's going to try to stink up the first minute and 50 seconds of the round. And then for the last 10 seconds, throw a bunch of punches and hope Errol will do this, right? And then he wins the round. And Errol then was like, no, I'm going to whoop your ass from start to finish. Well, start to 10 seconds. And then after 10, and when they go boop, 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 I'm out of there and you can't land any punches. So what you going to do now? You can't steal a round if you just got slapped around for 2 minutes, 50 seconds, and now you swinging in air, and I'm getting points for defense. So he got points for defense and ring generalship when he pulled out. Why Mikey raising his hands after every round? It worked well for Fury. That's exactly his plan. It's smoke and mirrors. Yes. Oh, look how confident Mikey's looking. So even if the judges scored a round for Errol Spence, the commentators would have scored it for Mikey Garcia, so Mikey Garcia could live off that Tyson Fury crap. Oh, yeah, all this shit. And putting his hands behind his back. You're not throwing any punches when you're doing that. You're not doing anything. Like, those are punches. Fuck out of here, man. That's what he's trying to do. And it didn't work, dog. And it didn't work. Brian S., can I have your email again? Yeah, absolutely. There you go. That's what that's about, man. And I ain't trying to hear nothing else but it. And they're trying to give him, they was trying to give it to him except for Lennox. Oh, is that how it went? I still got to listen to I'm going to watch. I hope it's up on Fox now because I'm going to rewatch it and I'm going to listen to the commentators because that was an awesome fight. I'll listen to it with the commentators because I actually covered. Oh, by the way, Friday night or Friday night, definitely going to be doing the Lomachenko Corolla fight. Let's chop it up. Fannon, do you feel that the fight with Crawford is tough because Crawford is dealing with a guy bigger than him and just as skillful, also not afraid of him? Man, you're going to be tripping for now. What am I tripping on, Big Dogs? On the Lomachenko Anthony Corral about to get his ass whooped. Oh, hell yeah, Andre. It was 13 hours. It's a whipping. I got you, Underground Asylum. I mean, man, this is going to be the best fight that this is the best competition Mikey has fought that Terrence Crawford has fought since Victor Postol. I'll say that. I think this is a tougher fight. I think this is a better fight for him than anybody, than Jeff Horn, than Jose Benavidez, Jose Benavidez. Definitely better than Julius Ndongo. I think it's going to be a better fight than Julio Diaz. Maybe was Thomas Delorme a lightweight? Or was that before Corolla? When was Thomas Delorme? Thomas Delorme, I think was a good fight for him. It's a step up, but I don't necessarily know if that really means anything because he's so much better than the other people he's fought, you know? Oh, you mean Errol Spence Jr. Crawford live live? I'm going to tell you, dog, if you talking about that, I think the problem is really going to be fundamentals for Terrence Crawford in that fight, and speed, which is, I know that's probably going to be different than a lot of people think, but I think speed is going to be a problem for Terrence Crawford in that fight. Errol Spence's speed, and I think that it's going to be a problem with his just with the fundamental boxing skill and the amount of pressure that Errol Spence Jr. is going to put him on the amount of activity. I think that's problems. If Mikey Garcia is not slow, Mikey Garcia is not as fast as Terrence Crawford, but he's not slow either. And Errol Spence made him look really, really, really slow with his feet. I think that's going to be the problem. I think that Errol Spence Jr. is probably the fastest fighter since Yuriorkis Gamboa that Crawford has fought. And Crawford had problems with Yuriorkis Gamboa's speed, but he had length on Yuriorkis Gamboa. And I think one of the reasons why people think that Errol Spence's punches, body shots don't hurt much is because of how fast they're going. Like, don't try that pity pat, da-da-da-da. That's his hand speed, dude. His hands are fast as shit. But they're fast with full contact shots. So it's just, I think the biggest problem for Terrence Crawford is going to be the foot speed, the hand speed, and the pressure of Errol Spence Jr., along with him being very precise, very precise. I think that's going to be that's the biggest challenges for Terrence Crawford in that fight. Because you don't expect Errol. People don't really think about Errol Spence as being that fast. But his jab is extremely fast. That's why he's able to hit Mikey with his, and then that straight left hand is very fast. Because it was getting there before Mikey had a chance to see it. If Mikey's hand was here, he's getting hit with it. Errol Spence got to Mikey with a straight right hand, a straight left hand faster than Mikey could do this. It was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? That's, I think, the biggest problem for him, man. Justin Mark says, arm punches. Those ain't arm punches, dog. Those are fast. Those ain't arm punches. That's what you think that's an arm punch because it's going so fast. But Mikey, that's like I told people, when you looked at Mikey's technique, Mikey Garcia throws a punch like this. That's what Mikey does. Errol don't do this. Errol's here. This. Not this. That little back forward, Errol doesn't do. So it's not only, and just kind of like people underestimate the speed of Lennox Lewis. But it's not because Lennox Lewis's jab was a killer. Not because of just how fast it's like Ali's fast. Ali can throw a jab from here and hit you, right? He can throw a jab from hand here and hit you. Lennox Lewis is hitting you with a jab. His jab's already here. He starts his jab here and goes to here. Ali starts it. That's how fucking fast Ali was, though. Because Ali's jab is faster. Lennox Lewis can start his jab here and get there on you, right? So it's there faster because it's got to travel a shorter distance. Ali's shit was so fast, he could get it from here to here faster than Lennox Lewis could get it from here to here. But that's the thing that Errol Spence has. Errol Spence's hand is here, and that jab is coming from here or on this side. His jab is here, and it's coming here. Terrence Crawford, hands are here. A lot of the time, his hands are here. Look how much of the fight that he spins down here. So Terrence Crawford is going to have to fight from here. If he's not fighting from here, he's going to get touched a lot. That's what I see. Boxing promoter kill the sport. Yeah, they kind of a necessary evil, dude. Piss and blood body shots. Yeah, man. But you know, those ain't body shots. The mugs are just technically sound. He's just very technically sound. That's what fundamentals do. Fundamentals make you faster. Fundamentals make you faster. Jump shots, your release. The reason that Larry Bird ain't super hand speed fast, but his jump shot comes from here to here. That's it. He doesn't dip it down, bring it back, shoot it. He catches it. It's quicker than this. It's quicker than that. I think that's the problem with it. Bro, Spence fought him different just to prove a point. And it was an easy way to whoop him, I'm sure, because he was like, shit, I can't do it. I just whoop you up, dude. And he's been talking for fights about wanting to show different things. Crawford can't adjust. How do you adjust to fundamentals? And what happens when somebody else adjusts? How much time do you have to adjust? Hope he better adjust before the fight starts. He better adjust before the fight starts. This dog, look, man. Oh, Big Doss, okay. You say, yeah, I'm going to be, yeah, with the blatant bias. I don't doubt it. I'm suspecting Joe Goosen of it. Let me tell you, man. Hey, Yakov Whyte, let me tell you. This is what Terrence Crawford does. Terrence Crawford figures people out. People always say he's a slow starter. Like Mikey Garcia is a slow starter. Slow starters. Why are they starting slow? They're starting slow because of this. They are using feints. They are throwing punches out there, not necessarily to score points, but to see what your reaction to those moves are. When you see Terrence Crawford doing this, he's judging what you're doing. What are you going to do if I throw this jab? What are you going to do? Right? If I throw a lead straight, to know what somebody's going to do he's a southpaw, right? To know what somebody's going to do with a jab to the body, what his instinct is to do, you just feint one. You feint one, that's telling you what he's going to do if he reacts to the feint. That's how they're figuring out what they're doing. They're just making the moves to see what you're going to do. And they're going through the checklist and they're going to dial, I know what he's going to do. That shit does not work with somebody. That shit is going to have a hard time working with somebody that is not worrying about your feints. He's not worrying about your feints. He's making you react to what he's doing. What are you going to do with? That's what I'm saying. It's going to be tough. That's what happened to Mikey. He didn't have time to think. He didn't have time to think because he's going at him. And Errol can do both. Errol fights on the inside. He can fight on the outside. So what are you going to do? And Terrence Crawford also fights. Terrence Crawford is a fighter. That's why I love Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is going to go in there and get his. Terrence Crawford is going to throw shots. He's going to punch while you're punching. He's aggressive. I'm just telling you. Errol Spence Jr., and I don't like saying this, but Errol Spence Jr. is a massive step up for Terrence Crawford. Massive. From anybody that Terrence Crawford's ever fought, if this is the best person that Terrence Crawford's ever fought, this is Errol Spence. He's that much better than Victor Postol. He's that much better than Amir Khan. He's way better than everybody that he's been able to figure out, pick apart. The gap between Terrence Crawford and Amir Khan and Kell Brook, it's not as big as a step up. It might be a step up, but it's not as big a step up, especially because you don't have to worry. It's not the weight. It's not the length. It's not the strength, right? Terrence Crawford has to step up, a skill step up, and a physicality talent step up. I'm telling you, that's why I think it's. Now, I'm not saying Terrence Crawford doesn't have a chance to win the fight. I'm just saying, dog, dude, Errol ain't no accident, dog. He ain't no accident. Timo Gunn, bro, you get everyone heated when you talk about Crawford. Yeah, I know I do. Crawford can fight, dog, but I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford compared to Keith Thurman. I'm not talking about Terrence Crawford with Sean Porter, even though I think that's a smarter fight for Terrence Crawford to take first. If I'm Terrence Crawford and I'm advising Terrence Crawford, man, fight Sean Porter first. Before you go to Errol Spence, fight Sean Porter. That's a better fight for you right now than Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence is seasoned. More seasoned. And here's another. Errol Spence has already gone over to the UK, fought in front of 30,000 people, right? And took the belt from Kell Brook. Now, he's also fought Mikey Garcia in his hometown in front of 50,000 people and performed under those lights. Errol Spence Jr. is now a seasoned primetime performer. He's not going to have jitterbugs. He's already proven that he can take those step-up fights as far as the environment surrounding the fight. He's already made some mistakes too in between fights. I would say Terrence Crawford, I want to see the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight, but I'm saying I just think for Terrence Crawford would be better off. It would serve him better for the Errol Spence fight for him to fight Sean Porter first. Because Sean Porter is going to show him a lot of the things that he's going to have to deal with Errol Spence. He's going to have to deal with a guy that's going to believe he's going to win the fight, believe in a guy that can box and a guy that can bang, right? But he's not a southpaw, and Errol's a southpaw. So it's just a lot of funny business, dog. For not being so disrespectful. Nah, dog. Porter, I don't think Porter's a tougher fight than Sean Porter, than Errol Spence, but I think Sean Porter's a tougher fight than every fight that Terrence Crawford's had. And matter of fact, I think this might be not quite the same thing. Because I think Kell Brook is a tougher fight for Errol Spence than Sean Porter. Kell Brook's fight, that win over Kell Brook is not to be dismissed. I think once Errol will perform better than he did against, yeah, I mean, it's just tough, man. I'm telling you. There's a reason why cats are like, there's a reason, man, let me put it this way. Bob Arum ain't jumping up and down for that fight, dog. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I just say, man, we'll see next Saturday about Amir Khan. But hey, man, we'll see. We'll see. I want to see all of them fights. Yeah, Yakov Whyte. I want to see all of them too. Yeah, I hope we get to see it. Yeah, Porter is very dangerous for anyone, man. Now you got to convince Porter. Because Porter going to want pay-per-view, and that's going to be the problem with the Errol Spence fight. He's going to want pay-per-view, and he ain't pay-per-view. You know? He ain't pay-per-view, so he's going to want that money. He probably ain't getting that money on that pay-per-view, dog. Because it seems like these guys, like Showtime's going to be willing to put certain fights on pay-per-view and other fights not on pay-per-view, which is fair. Like if just every time somebody's going to be on pay-per-view doesn't mean it's a pay-per-view fight. And if the fighters are willing to say, look, we'll charge for this fight, but we're not going to charge for that fight, that makes sense, man, because then it's the event that you got to pay for. And you can be like, whoa, if Errol Spence is fighting Sean Porter, you know, are there going to be enough people that really want to pay for that fight? It's a great fight for hardcore, but it's not going to get as many casual fans. But whatever, it's, you know, I don't mind that. But look, man, I'm going to get out of here. Much love to everybody in chat. Go check out KQKC Boxing. Go check out Blue Blood Sports TV. It's probably going to be coming on. Also, check out my man World Breaker Fighting and Kurt Sugar on their channel. I think at 1:30. Then you got Best Fight the Best Boxing coming on at 3:30 Central Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then my man 78 Sports TV coming on at 7 o'clock tonight. You know what I mean? So that's what's up. And I'm out. Peace.